This is the scary story about the camping trip. There were two friends named Connor and Aaron who went on a camping trip. When they found an open area, they set up their tent and got the fire going. They then started making food and enjoying the vibe. It was getting late and they decided to go to bed. Connor then suddenly woke up in the middle of the night and noticed that Aaron wasn't in the tent. Connor then got up and went outside yelling his name, but Aaron didn't answer. Connor then suddenly heard a noise in the woods and ran towards it. As he got deeper, he saw something truly disturbing. Aaron's decapitated head was on the ground and his body was hanging from a tree. Connor then screamed and tried to run away. He suddenly saw a tall, creepy man smiling and waving outside his tent. This is what would happen if humans could breathe underwater. Up first is having underwater cities. With the ability to breathe underwater, humans can now build cities beneath the waves. These underwater cities could also be completely self-sufficient and offer a new and unique way of living. Next is ocean exploration. Humans would now be able to explore the depths of the ocean without special equipment. This would allow us to learn way more about the creatures that live there, discover new species, and figure out the dark secrets about the ocean. Next is underwater warfare. With the ability to breathe underwater, new methods of warfare could emerge. Soldiers could operate underwater without the need for submarines, meaning underwater battles could become a reality. Finally, new sports and activities would be created. Humans could swim along with whales and dolphins, explore sunken ships and underwater caves, and participate in underwater races and competitions. This is proof we aren't alone. Okay, so we all know that the Pentagon came out and recently said that there's an alien mothership in our solar system, and that they're sending UFOs to our planet. This sounds like a movie plot, but this man captured the video of what he thinks is the mothership. After watching this video, let me know what you think. This is proof that we aren't alone. Okay, so this person was just recording a thunderstorm when they suddenly picked up something terrifying and fascinating on their camera. It shows a godlike being in the sky watching down on Earth. And there's something about it that's just very unsettling. Because if there is life out there in space, and this is what it is, it's absolutely terrifying. These are videos humans were never meant to see, part 21. Okay, so we all know how scary and powerful water could be, especially when a tsunami takes place. Water is the strongest element, and the video I'm about to show you proves it again. This is raw footage from a tsunami in Palu in 2018, and it just shows how powerful water is. If you say this out loud, you will die. Okay, so there's this cursed Japanese poem called Tamino's Hell. And people believe if you say it out loud, you will die or be cursed for the rest of your life. One of these deaths was Shuji Terarama, who made a movie off this poem. And exactly 1 week after the movie was released, he suddenly just dropped dead. Another time, this young college girl was dared by her friends to say the poem out loud. And she did, and 1 week later, she suddenly just dropped dead. I'm not even going to put the poem on screen, because even if you read it in your head, it could still work. This is something you should never read or look up, so whatever you do, do not look up Tamino's Hell and read it, because it could very well be the last thing you ever do. These are movies to never watch, part 6. This is the Pikkupsi Tapes, and this film is about the murders of a serial killer in Poughkeepsie, New York, told through interviews and footage from multiple of the killer's snuff films. If you don't know what a snuff film is, it's when the person recording it commits actual murder on film. This movie is extremely disturbing and just scary in general, and it depicts being tortured and kidnapped by a serial killer extremely well. You will most likely lose sleep after watching this movie, and will probably have a new fear of serial killers, because this movie shows how sadistic, scary, and disturbing they actually are. These are creepy facts about sleeping you didn't know, part 3. Up first, you can actually kill people in your sleep, and many people have actually done it. In 1987, while sleepwalking, Kenneth Parks drove 20 kilometers and killed his mother-in-law. This is extremely crazy, and just imagine the aftermath after he woke up. Next up, coma patients have nightmares. Yes, you heard that right. Their dreams are said to be very strange and extremely weird, not relating to anything in the real world at all. I bet it's like some psychedelic trip times 100. And also terrifying. Finally, hackers could be watching you in your sleep. They can watch you through your computer camera or anything else in your room that could give them access. One family discovered their baby cam was being watched by a hacker 2,000 miles away. So if you have a camera or a computer camera in your room, you better cover it up.